Alright. Possibly live?
Oh.
Waiting for the email. Give me the email. Email! Give it to me.
Strung Bed's emails. Oh, forgot to turn that down. Sorry about that.
Greetings! Stay a while and listen.
Bueno.
Buenos noches?
Yeah.
Noches? I did not take Spanish in high school.
I didn't either.
I was brilliant, and I'm like, I'm going to take Latin because that'll help with my SATs.
Almost.
I was wrong.
all of my friends took Latin. I had a few that took German and were at German club, and so I got to occasionally see them in Lederhosen.
We didn't have German. We had Spanish, French, Latin. I think there was one other one, like our freshman year, but I think they canceled that.
I took sign language because
That is not that is a USB-C cable, son.
No, sir.
Anyway, greetings. Welcome. It has been a while since the live stream. It was a very hectic February. March is turning out to be just as fantastic. So I'm playing something cute and light and easy. This is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. This is the original, which is weird because it's Return to Dreamland. But this is a game that came out on the Wii. But they just re-released this as an HD version on the Switch.
Okay.
This is the Wii version, which I'm playing with my fancy Wiimote that I have hooked up to my fancy emulation machine. Because I don't do anything on original hardware anymore.
Nope. No, you don't.
Well, so I told you I'm selling some of my Genesis stuff.
Yep.
Because I don't even have a Genesis hooked up anymore. And I put up for sale a copy of Castlevania Bloodlines on the Genesis. It was up for a grand total of 20 minutes before it sold. Just like that. I'm like, well, shit. But this is a Kirby game, which means it's adorable, everyone loves it. There's a tree that sucks up apples and looks like it's giving blowjobs. Can I say that? Are we past the first minute? I think we're past the first minute. I think I can say, I hope I can say that, because I just said the word blowjobs. Hi!
It's after the spankings, the oral sex.
Man, I feel like I need to watch Monty Python again. I feel like it's been too long since the last time I saw it. But I was having a conversation with Amber, and I'm like, I just randomly asked, have you ever seen The Fugitive? And she was like, you know, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, of course I've seen it. I'm like, I don't know. The number of people that I know who haven't seen that actually kind of concern me. But now I have to watch it again because, you know, it wasn't me. It was the wrong man.
No, I love The Fugitive. I love that movie so much.
I like it better than U.S. Marshals.
U.S. Marshals was okay. I liked it just mostly because I liked Tommy Lee Jones. Like,
yeah, like
that was the defining good thing. I don't know. My brain just
my brain just farted.
It did.
Is this the deluxe Switch? This is the original. Yeah, this is the I'm using a Wiimote because, you know, technology. Mostly, this is, I just wanted an excuse to eat a donut. What the hell? Son, what are you doing? Get out of there.
here. Come snuggle with me.
Come
You
here.
gonna say hi to the internet?
You need to say hi to the internet. Come say hi.
Say hi. Hello.
Tell Sam Gerard I'm taking my vacation.
Buddy. Hey.
Fine. None of that. None of that.
I think he might still be a little angry at me for leaving.
Entirely possible. But yeah, I forget what brought it up, and I'm like, God damn it, now I gotta watch that movie again. It's just one of those. I saw a clip of it, and now I've talked about it, and I've said a line, and now I gotta watch it again. And
Yeah. You know, I know the way that goes. What are you doing weird things? Because it's me, and anything having to do with me does weird things.
I was gonna say because you touch yourself at night.
I mean, I don't know.
Who's to say? I had that tonight with Eraser. The Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It has been quite some time since I've seen that one too. Oh, I actually have to shake. That's. I'm so glad we got rid of so many motion controls. I gotta sit here and shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake that Wiimote. Shake that Wiimote.
Shake, 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 Sora. I was gonna tell my Wii U, that's how I play it. I'm gonna pick it up on Switch eventually. I've mostly just been spending a ton of money on stuff for my car because, like an idiot, I bought a car that I didn't need. But it is in so much better shape, except for all the things that keep breaking. This is the curse I have for liking a specific type of car and deciding that I was going to get that to treat myself.
Yeah, just a little vehicle. That's a treat.
Yeah. I've got a sword. I've got another sword. A third sword. I'm also destroying the entirety of the landscape, which raises... Oh, I've got... That's not a sword, that's just a cleaver. That's a sword.
Man, I need to get a meat cleaver. Don't have one in my collection. Cooking knives, not daggers.
I just opened a portal to Lord only knows. Son, what are you doing with I'm so... Rowan is messing with my shoes, and he stuck his paw in one, and then it got stuck, and so he's trying to walk backwards with a shoe on. Just like on one paw. Oh, son.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, you are, come say hi. You're brilliant.
Hi. Hello.
You're a little dumb, but you're brilliant.
Hi.
Oh, I love that. That was just, I wish I had gotten that on camera. I really wish I did. Oh, listen to the purrs. He's like, Dad, I just embarrassed myself. Thankfully, it wasn't in front of the interwebs.
Oh, goodness. There's just so much activity.
Well, so I made the mistake of leaving a box in here. I had to set up boxes to be on a live stream for work, and I wanted to use my actual camera as opposed to my work laptop's built-in camera, because that's shit. And so, like, the laptop screen is down here, the camera's up here. I'm like, I don't know where to look, so I stacked my laptop on top of boxes so that it was close to the same.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I was going to look even more derpy than I already did in front of all of my ridiculous coworkers.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask how that went.
I had so many people ask me, I actually had one person that I helped later on afterwards, and she's like, "Are you the one from the high school?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." She's like, "I was gonna ask you. I've got a couple of questions about what your Wi-Fi setup is like, because my son's complaining that he's playing online and the connection keeps dropping. What do you use?" And I'm like, "Okay." Do I want... let's get some fire. Actually, no. Let's stick with the sword. Sword's better. I like this. I've got to get these gears that are totally not floating testicles. From the Sphere Doomer. Listen here, Boomer. Doomer? Oh, that... you can teleport. Okay. Will you just die? There you go. There you go. Give me the ball gears. Yeah, the cat definitely went derp. Tomato. Remember, folks, Kirby is an Eldritch Horror. He has the ability to consume endless amounts. His hunger knows no bounds. And the soulless look in his eyes.
Same.
A recent episode of Beavis and Butthead where Beavis was talking to a dumpster fire. I mean, that's just... that's accurate. Also, I haven't seen the new episode, like the reboot of Beavis and Butthead. I haven't seen a lot of the reboots of many things.
Yeah.
I heard that Velma was just a thing. It's like, everyone's like, this is not Scooby-Doo. I'm like, I know it's not going to be Scooby-Doo, but I've not heard anyone say something positive about it. I have not heard anything positive about... what was the other one? There was another one that I haven't heard anything that was really good. I did watch the first 2 episodes of the new Night Court, and all that did was make me want to watch the old one. So I actually have watched all of the old Night Court. So Access, kitty boy.
Hi, Rowan.
Kirby is a metaphorical cat. He's adorable, ruthless predator.
Access.
I mean, I keep forgetting. There's a bit about Cookie Monster and his eyes, and the joke is that, you know, his eyes are forward set, so he's obviously a predator. It's like, makes you think about, you know, what he's hunting.
Cookies. Duh.
Cookies don't need to be hunted.
I don't know. People like to hide cookies in cookie jars. Shit. Or tins around Christmas. Please tell me those tins are empty now.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Cookie tins are empty. and the well, there is still the one in the pantry that's not turned into sewing supplies yet. I just figured those cookie tins, just the cookies eventually just morph into sewing supplies.
Yeah, I mean,
Axis, what are
actually, I might need to steal it because God knows I have sewing supplies coming out of my ears.
Right.
Between my stuff and my mom's stuff and Libet's mom's stuff.
Are you gonna lay down finally? Okay. I don't want that.
So I did the math while I was at physical therapy today, and since Sunday I've been driving about 22 hours.
I mean, it is Wednesday now, so that's good at least.
Yeah, I don't have an appointment that requires me to leave the house, but I do have an appointment tomorrow and an appointment on Friday.
Also, I do need a ride tomorrow.
Yes.
To the garage. There was a Kirby anime episode where he swallows a DDD doll, and DDD ends up in space because he was connected to it. Then, in the throes of Sonic hyperfixation, I keep telling myself I can't afford to get... No, you can't. Don't get into the Sonic comics. Like that's... I thought about getting a couple of the Sonic Mega Man crossover comics, and I'm like, no, that is a rabbit hole I do not need to go down. Oh God, I've got a gun. Remember that time Kirby got a... Actually, I think Kirby has an ability now that's just gun. Do I take the gun with me? I do take the gun with me. Oh, the gun died. Let's see, what power is this? That's slightly phallic.
Slightly.
Behold my unicorn. Oh, he's kind of cute. Shame I gotta murder him. I mean, I think that's kind of just par for the course for a Kirby game. Oh, it's so adorable, and it's dead. I feel like Sakurai probably needs some level of therapy to address many things. Yes, I want you. Who gives me a jester hat and a laser?
But still, a walking eyeball. That's a lot.
I mean, again, creatures that are eldritch horrors. Look at his little legs. Look at his little feet. Look at him.
His little shirt and his little pants.
What is this? Oh, that's beam. Okay. Let's get fire. Lord knows I like fire. And Nope. I'm just gonna burn your ass. Can I? Oh.
Burn your heart out.
What, is there gonna be more Sherlock?
I know. I need it.
Oh, I missed a gear. Metal Gear.
Solid.
Given that Sakurai seems to have very much thing for cute games as the final boss out of H.P. Lovecraft's Pizza Nightmares. His Ranger ability gives him a gun. Fully upgraded, it becomes Space Ranger. Yeah, Kirby. Oh god, I shot. I didn't know I have the ability to shoot a beam. Things I'm not paying attention to. Goal game. I made it to level 3 with a UFO. Hi. Look at my little feet. So they make these figures called Nindoroids, which are like these little, like very articulate figures that you can swap out like faces or heads or hands to have like a very wide range of poses and expressions. They made one of Kirby, and his arms are basically just little magnets stick to the sides. And like you can kind of move them because it's just, and I'm like, sure.
It sounds like a Mr. Potato Head with more variation.
Kind of. There are a lot of.
Although I'm sure you don't get to store extra part in their butts.
No, you don't get to store the extra parts in their butts.
Use your angry eyes just in case.
Oh god, both of them have passed away, haven't they? That's sad.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Toy Story, I got a new tattoo. See if y'all can see it. My sister has the other half, and she got Slink for her little image. That's really cute.
Who Slink was?
He was voiced by Ernest.
I was gonna say it was Jim Varney, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. Someone else who's passed away. Shit.
Yep. My tattoo artist though said that like he really enjoyed the Buzz Lightyear movie, and so I don't know. I might have to check it out.
I heard good things about it. I just haven't gotten a chance to see it because I have not actually been able to watch a lot of new things. I've been just dicking around with rewatching old shit.
Speaking of movies, though, I kind of want to see the Demon Slayer movie.
The Mugen Train? Like the Demon Slayer anime, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one that I know of at the moment is Mugen Train, which is basically a movie that talks about, like, it's a movie version of the second season. But yeah, we could totally watch that. I've watched it. It's great.
No, I mean, hang on. Stop. Ah. Demon Slayer to the Swordsmith Village.
Oh, there's a new one. That one I have not seen.
Like I said.
I do I feel like I'd need to get caught up on the season because I know he's introduced and I know nothing about him.
Yeah.
Other than I think he has 3 wives.
I'm not big on polygamy. But yeah, no, yeah, just saw that that's in theaters right now, and I was like, ooh. So the Cass and I were split between tattoo artists, and so I was tattooed by the guy who actually opened the shop and owned it for years, but he got tired of owning it because paperwork. Cass got Candy Killjoy, and I looked through. Oh my god. Almost like all of her stuff, like her art, it's all anime, it's all fan. It's amazing. And some of her Demon Slayer art is fucking fantastic. And I kind of want to have her design something for me because she's god fucking fantastic and funny.
I mean, really, some of the best anime.
And also a black woman tattooing in a predominantly white man. The Acme tattoo is predominantly white men, and she's a black woman there doing anime tattoos, and I love it.
Like there's actually been a lot of anime that I've been trying to get into. Like I'm waiting for more Dr. Stone. I haven't been watching My Hero. It's like because I kind of want them to finish the season because I got kind of tired of I watched the first 2 episodes and realized that it was being released weekly, and so I could watch a couple of episodes, but then I could watch a couple in Japanese with subtitles.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to catch up on My Hero so that I can go into this next season knowing what the fuck's going on. I saw a giant All Might Funko Pop at I can't remember where. Someplace in the mall in Bowling Green.
Come here, son.
The box came up to mid-thigh on me. All Might's not my favorite, but I wouldn't mind having a giant All Might Funko Pop.
All Might's not my favorite, but Skeletor All Might is kind of close to my favorite. Hi, son. You were batting at the bathroom door. Why? Did you want attention?
Thank you. Thank you for kisses.
Libbet got 2 new kitties, and they're both little void kitties, much like Rowan, and I kind of want to take Rowan over and see them and be like, this is the void you will grow into be.
With hopefully less announcing when he's about to use the litter box.
Yeah. My best friend lives in Arizona. There's an All Might cosplayer on our con circuit he's just got the build. The muscular All Might or the secret Skeletor? But yeah, I also know this most recent season of My Hero is super depressing because it's all anime have to have that darkest before the dawn kind of art where the heroes are just getting shafted.
The He-Man, apparently.
He also well, that's but whoop, I did not fly. I fell with style. Son, you're not supposed to be on my desk, but you're...
Axis, do I have to chase you away? Is that a thing I have to do right now?
He's eating out of the bowl that I had ramen in earlier because it's chicken flavored.
Hi. I know.
It's just...
I'm the fucking worst.
It's just so difficult being you, isn't it, son? But, yeah, and there's Dr. Stone that I'm waiting for. I was watching The Rising of S.H.I.E.L.D. Hero, which is really good, but really dark to start with. It's one of those main character gets transported to a magical fantasy land, isekai genre. As soon as he's there, he gets accused of rape.
Okay.
By the princess. Who,
oh, you've told me about this.
He gets falsely accused of rape and kicked out of this kingdom, even though he's a hero who's supposed to be here to save this world. But apparently there's this church organization that has demonized the S.H.I.E.L.D. hero in legend. And so, like, he's supposed to be evil. And, like...
I don't know. Kind of like what's going on right now. But with trans people. Like me.
A religious organization demonizing people? But yeah, it has some really good redemption moments that are just kind of dark, but also kind of like, holy shit, you guys actually did this. Can I can't go now, so I just gotta take this key. Wherever it takes me. But they have a new season of that, but I haven't been able to watch it because the voice actor for the main character passed away several months ago. And like, he was very open about it on Twitter. He had cancer, but he's like, I'm fighting it. I'm getting ready to be in the booth to record the next season of this. I've got something to look forward to. And then it just kicked his ass. And like, it was so sudden and unexpected that even the company was like, we are shocked by this. We don't know how we're going to proceed right now. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah. And
so like, I don't think I could bring myself to watch it.
Heavy on the fuck cancer.
Yeah. Again with the fuck cancer, Kevin Conroy, Batman.
Hi, Barb. It's okay. You're here now.
I mean, I haven't streamed in like a month, so you're okay with that. I haven't done much in a month. I do apologize for that. I have been trying to record more regularly, and I'm recording longer episodes. So like my South Park stuff are like pushing 30-40 minutes an episode. So like, I feel like I'm not getting as much mileage because I'm making the episodes a little bit longer and a little bit, more cohesive. So I'm not uploading as much as I really should, because I'm also not paying attention to the fact that I have to edit a bunch of shit out of South Park because YouTube.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the little Kirby Moonwalk.
Oh yeah,
now.
yeah.
That was cute. With his little feet or little shoes.
The best part is in previous games he would make two clones of himself and they would all do it, so it'd be like a little chorus line of Kirby's.
Nice.
It's like do 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 do. Like He is just so fucking adorable. Oh god, I got crushed by a rock. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say those are gonna fall on me.
Yep. I want a pineapple.
Pin, pineapple, pin. Rowan, what are you doing?
Hey, buddy. There's no one in there. All of the people are here and or downstairs.
Rowan, kitty,
Oh,
kitty,
no,
kitty.
he's laying down.
Oh.
Right there in the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
My cats are weird. Build up a static charge. And don't use it on him. He just dies from being crushed. I used to love sport. This was my favorite power in the original Kirby games. Alright, I'm just gonna go and say, anatomically, he is both shitting out an arrow from his anus and mouth.
It's something serious is going on there, and I think maybe a doctor should be consulted.
If you have an erection lasting more than 4 hours.
Just like a minotaur's head that just shoots arrows. I don't know what to do with
I have no idea how long this is gonna last because I can't hear them. Oh, okay, there it goes. Like I can't hear the musical cues. It does build up if I just duck.
Duck and cover. Yeah.
What's funny is, so in the game Fallout, you can pick up magazines, and they increase your skill in particular areas. There's one called Duck and Cover that increases your skill with large arms, large firearms. I think it's large firearms and explosives.
All right. Okay, a French horn shield. All right.
It does not protect you from the things in front of you.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that.
Have you ever seen the movie Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band?
Yeah.
All I'm thinking is magic trombone. Magic trombone, magic French horn, like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of this that's just kind of.
So it's been a while. I lost that particular hyperfixation. I was super into the Beatles. Super.
Apparently, so was I when I was a kid. I apparently really loved that movie, and I don't remember seeing it until like I was a teenager. My parents were like, "Hey, you used to love this movie." I'm like, oh.
Yeah, this didn't happen until like my preteen, early teen years, and it's like right when the whole anthology thing came out, and I had the anthology on cassette tape and
Wow.
on VHS. I still have them actually downstairs in my sentimental tote box. Yeah, I everything Beatles I consumed like Prilosec. And then at a certain point, it was just kind of like, all right, I'm done with that.
I think it's just one of those things that like everyone gets into like really, really strong, and then once you've consumed all of the media for it, you're like, okay, there's no more, and you're done. You're okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
Also, I think coming to the realization that John Lennon abused his wife kind of sullied a lot for me.
I mean, yeah, that's gonna do it. Oh, hey, look! I opened another portal into the nothingness. Magical Rainbow Dash Umbrella. Bro,
Call me.
scratching at the wall is not going to cover your stinky poop. I'm sorry.
Just stop having stinky poops. Rowan, my dear. Hi.
Like, I can't control my stinky poops. Eat the block. There we go. Just eating a whole bunch of spiders. And we've made it to the nothingness. I've got leaves.
Kirby the Druid.
I showed you the picture of Elliot from Leverage. It's like Elliot.
Oh yeah, I showed Cass, and Cass was like, yes.
So for those of you who've seen Leverage, there's a character named Elliot who is the super buff, beefy brawler. But he's got
Leslie in Angel.
Yeah, he's also got long, gorgeous hair, and the caption to it is, Elliot from Leverage is Matt Mercer if Matt took the fighter class or barbarian class instead of...
No, it was fighter.
Fighter
instead of bard.
Yep.
Yep. Accurate. It's accurate.
But yeah, like, I'm waiting. I think I talked about it, like, watched the newest season of Vox Machina, and I was pissed off that the Battle Chasers characters were in it. And I'm like, we still haven't even gotten the comic books. And then, like, last week, Joe Madureira posted, the next issue of the comics getting ready to come out. Like, you mother... Sure. I can dig it. I want to see it.
So I exchanged Christmas gifts with Cass and her partner. It was a very unceremonious thing. Like, Cass plopped a gift bag on her desk and was like, just so I don't forget. I was like, okay, I'll dig out your gifts. I got a Percy shirt, and it's pretty cool. It's got like a bunch of gears and everything on it. And Molly Mock's Moon Oracle deck. But when Cass and I went to go get tattooed, I was wearing my Percy shirt. She was wearing her Caduceus shirt, so we were both wearing Taliesin characters. I've
been sitting here thinking, like, if I ever turned my card game into a cartoon or an animated show, it's like,
Easy.
I want Matt Mercer to voice someone, I don't care who. And I want Sam to voice someone, I don't care who. Elliot put several ranks into bar 2. Remember the episode where it was a country singer? I do remember that, and yes. But I mean, he definitely... it was only a couple of levels in Bard. He mostly specialized in fighter or monk.
Yes, you get pets. You get pets.
Hi, Navi boy. Also, one thing that I've been working on, I have a prototype. I have a sword that I'm printing. I had a friend of mine do the 3D print for it. It's like, design a sword, and the goal is I'm going to be turned into this when I die. That's my goal. Because I'm not morbid at all.
I guess I really should start like taking some metalsmithing classes so that I can make the sword.
Well, Amber was like, who are you going to get to do? Is there a service that does it? I'm like, no, there's not a service that does this. I'm just going to find a blacksmith. Like, well, then you should probably look, like, and I'm not going to be able to find a blacksmith until probably close to when I'm expecting to, like, I could find one now, but unless I expect to die soon, there's a strong likelihood that, you know, they may not even still be smithing by the time I die. Because, you know...
Like I said, so I need to smith. Taking some smithing courses. I'm down for that.
But I've
Fire and I get to hit things. Totally up my alley.
I've been watching a channel on YouTube where a guy will take something and turn it into a gorgeous weapon. Like he took like an old wrench, not like the plumber's wrench, but just like one of the solid like hex wrenches.
Yeah.
But it was like 4.5 feet long. Like it was a chunky wrench, and he just smithed it into a gorgeous saber. You know, what's terrifying is that Christian Kane can do all those things. Ahead, Elliot. Yeah, Christian Kane is. Someone said Christian Kane is budget Keanu Reeves, and I'm like, he's not that budget Keanu Reeves. He's taken the time. He hasn't gotten a ton of like
the break.
Yeah,
like,
he hasn't gotten the big parts, but like he's had years of combat training for both practical and stage.
Yeah. Dude doesn't fuck around.
No.
He really doesn't.
No.
Okay, haul my ass to the kitchen. Let's go. Taking y'all with me. Isn't this a fun adventure?
Adventure. All kinds of abilities you can try out. Challenge stages. I get a challenge room.
I meant to go back to Liquor Barn before I left Kentucky. See if I can pick up another 6-pack of this. It's called Sweater Weather, and it's a beer from a Louisville brewery that I used to live a couple blocks from. And it's American sour, blackberry, and vanilla. And it's delicious.
Delicious. Don't really want to do the up strike all the time. Can I not do that? That'd be wonderful. Give me these silver coins. Son, no.
That was mean.
No batting at faces, you know that.
You always let me give you kisses. What is that for?
The internet's watching.
You're gonna embarrass me in front of the internet. I embarrass myself in front of the internet, homie. Just, you gotta live with it.
Yeah. Oh. Lost 500 points for taking damage. Okay, the swords are a little creepy. Again, just losing all of these precious, delicious points.
Is that the kind of cursed sword you want to turn into?
Yes.
So I need to get an eye. Take one of your eyes before you're cremated and encase it in resin. Put it in the...
I mean... Guess who forgot it was Wednesday? Well, you also have cats.
I did too. It's okay.
If I didn't lose 500 points... No, even if I had I still wouldn't have had 17,000. I was going to say something, and it just...
I forgot that it was Wednesday.
No, it was before
Kittens.
that. Before that. Anyway, I have
Cats batting me in the face.
I have a fully functional eye.
Oh,
no,
that's what it was.
I was going to say brain, and my mind was like, no, you must remember.
No, we're not two neurodivergent people here trying to have a conversation. That's not what's happening at all.
Thanks, kidneys. No, I was going to say, so there is a sword that has a creepy eye in it, the Soul Calibur series. There's two swords. You've got Soul Calibur, which is the cursed sword of evil, and it has an eye that opens up and it looks around and it possesses people and makes them all gooey and evil. And then you've got Soul Calibur, which is like the holy version that's meant to destroy it. And like, I've always felt, especially if like from the first, because like the first game was called Soul Edge, and like the sword wasn't that creepy looking. It was actually a pair of swords. But then the second game, it was just a giant, like buster sword type thing with an eye and like flesh inside it. And I'm like, no, and like the whole plot line is everyone wants to get the sword because it's the ultimate. And I'm like, no, I do not want to touch that sword. If it looks like it pulsates, you don't want to use it as a weapon.
Yeah. You know, I've been listening to, I'm having trouble processing words on a page, which is unfortunate as somebody who has to write words on a page. But I've been listening to the Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I'm on the third book right now, but one of the villains actually had taken the eye of someone she brutalized, kept his soul in it, and cast it into a ring, so he had to watch everything that was going on everywhere. And then some other villain was able to use that after she was dead, use that ring to bring Dude Man back to life, who is now batshit for having been in a ring and watching torture for 500 years.
So,
you know, it's the little things that get under your skin.
One of the D&D groups that I follow on Facebook had a meme. It was that face when it's like that face when your party realizes that the NPC with the specific name, and people like like everyone in the comments like, what the fuck does this mean? And the name was an anagram for I am Vecna.
Mm.
And you know, for those of you who know D&D outside of Stranger Things has kind of thrown Vecna into, you know, the limelight, but Vecna's been like a D&D baddie since the 70s. Like he was one of the original module villains. Like
Yeah.
that was a big thing. Rowan, come here. Come on. And so like no one in the later Cirque, but no one in the group was piecing together that it was an anagram, except for one guy, and then he responded with, "There is a meme from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It's where the ghost of Tom Riddle is like writing his name out and changing it to like, I am Lord Voldemort." Except someone has taken it and another completely perfect anagram with the same letters is Mr. Tom, a dildo lover. And so it was a screenshot of that. It was like, Mr. Tom, a dildo lover. And this is why anagrams should not be used to
I mean,
hide your big bad.
So I did not read this. It was read to me by a friend who
Stop chewing on that.
had just the best voice and inflection for it. God, I miss him. I need to reach out to him and see if he's doing okay. But it was a slash with Voldemort and Peter Pettigrew, but as Scabbers. And Scabbers was put somewhere while Voldemort goes, I'm a good Dark Lord. I'm a good Dark Lord. And I will never forget it. It's burned in my brain. Thank you, John, wherever you are, for that experience. There's also the Sorting Hat one, that was something.
Rowan.
But also,
you just lay
fuck
down?
J.K. Rowling, and I'm done with Harry Potter shit.
I mean, I can't get past Mr.
Yeah,
Tom the Dildo.
Alucard. Yeah.
Like, I can't. Mr. Tom, a dildo lover, is just. That is the best goddamn thing I've ever seen. Especially because, like, you know, the scene is meant to be this whole, you know, oh, it's this reveal. This epic reveal. The big bad is returned. Mr. Tom is a dildo.
You know, he's been a good Dark Lord.
I've got a whip. Crack that whip. When a problem comes
Consent
up.
first.
I was going more Devo's whip it, but okay. Not everything I say has to be raunchy.
Oh no, that was just where my brain went. It's fine.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think the pigs give fire. They maybe give fire. One of these things gives fire. I need the fire to light that. Rowan, what are you doing? I don't trust you back there.
Hey, come here. No, come here, kitty boy.
I don't. Because you tend to get into trouble.
Hey. Okay, that's annoying.
Yeah, I don't like the Wiimotes for that. It's like, how about you sit here and stop being such an obnoxious boy?
Just be pretty for the internet.
Yeah, the internet loves you. Right here, be a boy. Gesundheit.
I apologize.
Yes, you can give...
Maybe we can both bill John. Because God knows it's stuck.
I wonder if... yeah, Rowan turned into a chunky boy as he got older. Oh, look at him, so lovely. Such a lovely boy.
Got itch ears, itch face, all the scritches.
Like, if you behave, you get all the lovin's.
Oh, have you finally learned? Probably not. You're just distracted. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with his engine either. Come on. Let me catch your tongue.
I just want to play People Got Your Tongue.
That's all I want. I'm not asking for a lot.
Just so much. Meat still on the bone.
I have a number of friends that won't eat meat off the bone. Have to like...
Eridon, it is a kitty. It's Rowan. The adorable little bastard. I could kill those mushrooms, or I could let the giant rocks do it for me.
Work smarter, not harder.
I mean... Rowan, take a good boy. You being a good boy now? You're gonna give me grooming? Or you're gonna chew on me? Gotta chew on me? That's okay. You can chew. Because you're a weirdo.
Maybe not as weird as Axis, like, chewing on anything metal.
Yeah. Axis has a chipped fang because he decided to bite something metal. I don't know if it was a sword or a screwdriver or what, but he decided he wanted to bite something. Like, he bites metal no matter what it is. He's like, is it a toy? It could be a toy. It doesn't have to be a toy, but I'm gonna bite it.
See? Give me kisses on fine.
Whee! Look at me! Those things have always creeped me out.
I mean, I can't. I don't blame you. Those are creepy.
I also love how one of Kirby's most powerful weapons is an umbrella. Come here, bonkers.
Don't cause trouble.
He's gonna cause trouble.
Just in another room now.
Yeah. And now I've got a hammer. If I had a hammer. I would break Stage 2 energy spheres complete.
I was about to warn you against something which would have guaranteed it happening, and I will tell you off the stream so it doesn't cause problems.
Well then. You're just a witness at this point. Of course they do. They're based on grave gods. Oh, well, that's wonderful. Here I thought I was being morbid, wanting to be turned into a cursed sword. Amber was also asking, so how do you know you're going to be cursed? How do you know the sword, like, well, A, it's going to have my essence in it, which means, obviously, it's going to be cursed, because whoever wields it, I'm going to be like, burn everything to the ground, slay your enemies. Like, I'm not gonna encourage them to be like, make sure you're eating all of your dinner,
Hydrate.
eat your vegetables.
Take your meds.
Be sure to get plenty of, like, no.
That would be me as a sword. I would do that. But it would also still be a little cursed because me.
But, like, she's like, well, how do you know it's like, I'm gonna be, and like, who are you gonna give this to? Like, I don't know. I've got several friends that have children. They could use, you know, a dark influence in their life.
Okay, Craven Edge.
I mean, it worked for Grog.
Yeah, and then it killed him.
It didn't kill him.
It did it in the podcast. Or the actual show. He had to be resurrected. He died.
Death isn't permanent in D&D.
That doesn't negate the fact that he did die. It did kill him.
Oh.
Don't kill your friend's children.
Aerodon, since you came in late, so I'm designing a sword that a friend of mine is 3D printing, and so like this is the handle and the cross guard and the pommel, and this is just like the rough print, but the design is what I'm aiming for. My goal is once I die to have my cremated remains mixed in with the metal, and then turned into a sword. And see, the thing about it is, you know, metalworking, most of that is just going to come off as slag because it's impurities. It's everyone's like, why are you going to do that? Well, there's enough, there'll still be some iron left from what's left in my body. And then there's the carbon of the iron.
Yep.
Or there's the carbon of the ashes will stick with especially if you get a high carbon content metal. So, like, yeah, there's not going to be a lot of me. Rowan, get out over there. Stay out from there.
Hey.
That's not for you.
Why? Why are you going back there?
But yeah, like, there'll be enough of me to be in the sword to be like, this is and like, especially if you can get something fun like for the blade, you'll want some high carbon steel, but like, get some meteorite for like inlay on the handle or
Well, and more of you could be in it if you did like the
added to a gemstone.
Yeah, and then put in the crossguard.
I mean,
you are the impurities, sir.
But
have you met you?
I have a lot of impure thoughts. What's left of me would be discarded, but like the iron and the carbon would remain in the metal, which honestly, that's the only worthwhile part of me.
Do you want to meet the Chunkla? I will go get a Chunkla and throw it at you. Stop it. I will tattle on you to Sarah. Talking shit about yourself.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm just pointing out that there could be better uses for my lifeless corpse.
Yeah, I think I have to disengage at this point.
But yeah, like the impurities. The impurities that get hammered out. You know.
So you want the impurities beaten out of you? Is that what you're saying?
You know, if that's what
Kirby
I'm saying...
has a whip. You just need to give consent.
I was going to say, there are many DOMs that I could be like... I could pay money, and, you know, I apparently know one. I went to school with one. Which I was talking to someone online that I went to high school with. I forget who at this point, but we were talking about our reunion that just happened over Thanksgiving. And I didn't go because I have no desire to, because all the people that I really, you know, talk to in high school, I still keep up with thanks to social media. So, but we were discussing, it's like, hey, yeah, one of the people we went to school with does fetish work. And honestly, we were like, you know, statistically, the number of people that we graduated with, only one of them doing that seems really low. Like, just statistically speaking, you would figure there would be more that have you know, pursued that as a career, especially with as prevalent as it is these days with, you know, things like OnlyFans and whatnot.
Maybe I should get that book on how to sell your feet.
I mean...
I could use some income.
Yeah, during D&D this week when we had an unconscious body.
My feet are ugly. It wouldn't happen.
Did you know what to do with the dead body? Because the price of admission is one dead body.
What is it, bud?
I'm being obnoxious.
Oh, big yawn. Come here. No. Okay.
I love how when Kirby, he gets little goggles.
Those are cute. Look at his little feet. And his little goggles.
Yeah, he doesn't really wear shirt or pants. He wears hats. Like, that's his big thing. Got hats. Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like this is a trap. But on the upside, I can just go back into it and do it again. Ha! Screw you. I got the magic gear ball. The magic MacGuffin.
Then I take it left and leave him hanging like a testy. Oh, Nicki Minaj never changed.
Give me the floating star. I like the shiny things.
Goblin what?
Oh god, I told Libet that she needed to watch the first season, or the first episode of season 3 of Mandalorian. Because there's a scene that is even cuter than anything that's come before. Like, we've seen in a couple of the Star Wars movies, there's like a race of like little tiny... They almost look like Keebler elves.
Yeah.
Mando and Grogu come across them, and Grogu's like, I want one! And I'm just like, yeah, sure. This is Star Wars now. This is.
Yep. It sure is.
This is Star Wars, and Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds are Star Trek, and I'm okay with both of these things.
I cannot wait for the new seasons of both of them.
I do not mean to go in the door. Oh, well, I'm not getting that one up. Yeah, I really want to see how they're going to do the Lower Decks Strange New Worlds crossover. I'm just
Yeah, me too.
really...
And you saw the 5th season is going to be the last of Discovery, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you two. I need to catch up.
So I got spoiled with one season where apparently Tilly went from being a regular to more of a guest star. And I'm like, no.
I don't know. I need to catch up. I mean, that's usually what I do. Okay. When I go to donate playlists, I either watch something Star Trek or Critical Role. Like that's what I do. It just depends on what mood I am. What mood I'm in that day.
What mood I am.
I do tend to embody mood sometimes.
I am... What is mood? What is job? Hey, look. A switch to take me into some ruins. Oh god, faces. Faces that breathe fire. Yeah, I feel like I need to watch Clue again, too.
Yeah. It's been 6 months now, so yeah, we need to watch it.
Oh,
We need to keep a schedule.
Flare beam. Oh, Jesus. I'm just controlling this all together. Okay. Well, let's abuse this power, why don't we, with my ridiculous hat. Look at this hat. I really actually didn't need to do that, so okay. This one looks like it's going to be fun, though. All of you creepy faces. Oh, hey, look, there's the the void. Not Rowan this time.
Yeah, Clue really is just...
I love a lot of Tim Curry movies. Like Clue, the Three Musketeers, the Disney Three Musketeers, where he plays the bad guy.
I feel like I should go back and watch it.
I just
I was traumatized by it when I was 16, but
by it.
I don't know, maybe I could be brave and watch it now. But I just always already had an issue with clowns, and then it did not help.
I mean, I don't really like most horror, and I know I need to get you off my ass for at least a second. And in the door. Parasol. I'm gonna go with Parasol. And a Mai Tai. I said no salt. No salt on the margaritas. It's a competing result. The number of times I quote Office Space at work, I feel like is probably telling about my job. No, my parasol! It can't touch the water. Fine, I'll
Fight fire with fire.
I'll swallow your balls. Follow your nose. Follow your nose. Die. His performance in Skullmaster and the Mighty Max cartoon was like, I mean, he was one of the bad guys in a couple episodes of Freakazoid, which was just great.
He was also a kidnapper on
Rowan?
Criminal Minds.
No, you don't get to
And
go
he
back
was
there.
fantastic, and it was awful. Just, he did a great job with it, and it hurt my feelers because I liked Tim Curry.
Oh Lord, there's a big glowy door. Goal game. Let's see, we got 9 minutes left, so we'll probably end the stream here. I don't have enough time to start another level. And you know, talking about Tim Curry being on Criminal Minds is just...
You know, what a capstone to the evening.
You're not wrong.
He's been a good Dark Lord.
Come here, son. Stop trying to go back there. You don't need to go back there. Come on.
It's a callback.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
learned that from comedians. I know that trick now.
Hi. Purry Void Cat. Being obnoxious.
Hi.
Boop.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let Jess get your tongue.
No.
No, my tongue. It's mine. You can't have it.
Oh, dang, my watch is still on Central Time. I should fix that. It's like, what are you talking about? It's only... Oh. Oh.
It's only time. But thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I know I haven't been streaming as much. I know I haven't uploaded as much as I should. February was a fun month. March is hopefully going to be better. And I'm actually really recording. I just need to take the time to edit and upload. I'm just not doing that. Plus, I'm having to learn a new program for my thumbnails because fuck Pixlr. And says you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. I'm very glad. I hope to bring as much entertainment as possible. Because otherwise, I'm just embarrassing myself on the internet for no reason.
Callback.
Callback.
Also a callback.
But
Meta.
yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, I will hopefully have somewhat more regularly scheduled uploads of South Park: The Fractured But Whole. Do you have anything going up? Or have you taken any pieces? Or
Yeah, I have 3 things going up, but towards the end of the month. I'm writing for... oh God, what did I sign up for this?
I ask that
Stuff.
question every morning I wake up. What have I signed up for?
I think they're mostly more lighthearted fare. Yeah, so that's happening. I don't really have anything else going on that people broadly need to know about.
The people. But yeah, that's really it. So I will be back next week. Same hat time, same hat channel. Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern until 9 o'clock for live stream. If I do have to cancel for any reason, I will post about it in the Discord. Go check out the Discord. It is in the video description.
I'm sorry I have not been active in the Discord. February was also a real weird month for me, so...
Yeah, and I'm just not active on most social medias, and I'm trying to get better about that. But yeah, thank you all. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay healthy. You know,
Hydrate. Take your meds.
Get some sleep. Eat all your vegetables. All that jazz.
Yeah.
And see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wash, wash, wash.